Welcome back to another episode of Undiagnosed Baddie, your favorite daily 10-minute podcast. Now, right now, I am double filming. I am filming a part of Undiagnosed Baddie for the vlog. So the people that have never come to the playlist get to see what it's like behind the scenes and what type of things I talk about and why they should just go watch Undiagnosed Baddie literally from the beginning to see how we even got here with this behind me. Now, it was very difficult because it was supposed to be mirror work, right? And then it's like, babe, looking into the camera is absolutely mirror work. One on one is absolutely mirror work. And so then I brought it in here. We were first on this side of the studio, and you'll be able to see that on the vlog. So if you're watching this, make sure you go to the vlog that's coming out. I don't know the name of it, but I will link it. I will eventually come back in and link it because it allows me to link episodes. But the evolution of undiagnosed baddie is something that is going to be studied. It's going to be studied. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's topic because that's what you're here for. And today's topic is what's something everyone lies about on a first date. Now, I told the people over on the vlog that I've been doing notes, and I got some notes for this particular topic. Now, people lie about their age all the time. People lie about their age and for different reasons, right? So some people lie about their age because they want to have kids. And I'm going to go ahead and say that's women. Women will be mid 40s and they'll probably say they're, late 30s. And that is because that's something that they want to do. And they know all of the issues that come along with having babies later in life. But, now as we've recognized that maternal, specifically for black women, maternal health and everything that goes into it is so fucking risky. I think lying about your age is absolutely riskier, and you would think that they would be getting better with all of the technology that we have, but we're not. We're not using it for the good of the people, and that absolutely sucks to be living during this time. We're absolutely going to talk about height. Men love to lie about their height. They can be 5'8", 5'9". They're going to say 5'10" every time. They could be 5'6", they're saying 5'10". And then when you see men get online and show you how they have like these inserts for their shoes where they're taller, it's just so fucking crazy that we're lying on first dates. But what I realized is, and this is probably very much an unpopular opinion, and something that's not being done a lot, men lie all the time. So women, you have to start lying more. You have to start lying better, and you have to start lying in a way that you think that it's a necessity for life, because that's what men do. Men lie as much as they need oxygen to live. And that's just something that it is what it is. Men never come to the table as themselves. They never do. They never fucking do. Right? My bad, y'all. I know that was probably loud on mic, but my throat's starting getting dry. And before I had a coughing attack, we was gonna drink some water. Now, I will say I don't like being asked these two questions, but when you think about other cultures, they do, like, what is your job and what do you make? I think it is absolutely tacky to ask someone how much they make on a first date. Don't forget, we're talking about a first date. We're not talking about the conversations leading up to if we're going to be in a relationship, move forward with life together. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, a first date. And I think it's so tacky to ask somebody how much they make. You can look at someone for the most part, excuse me, and see if they take care of themselves well enough to your standards. Right? What I always say, check the shoes, the laces. A clear indicator is teeth. In my community, a clear indicator is teeth. If you've even invested, do you even get cleanings, right? Routine cleanings. So that's something that people lie about. Uh, and we're definitely going to talk about relationship history. Now, I will say having my little notes is making this a little bit easier to roll through the punches. I don't know why I haven't done it before, but again, I try to go off my head and make this as authentic of thoughts and a reaction as possible. But with so much on my plate, I definitely have to absolutely produce a better show. And part of producing is making sure that I have my talking points um, available because now I do get on here and shoot the shit often and off topic often. And when I'm getting off topic, what I say, welcome to Undiagnosed Baddie, like in the middle of a story. And I am cracking up because I pick up on when I go off of, what the fuck it is, but it is called Undiagnosed Baddie. So that's what we got going on now. When we talk about relationship history, we back. And what people lie about their relationship history. When was the last time that you were actually in a relationship? People love asking that particular one. And I sit back and it bothers me because I am not a relationship hopper. You know who's a relationship hopper? And a lot of people hate him, Lil Duval. He will get out of a relationship August 15th and be in a new relationship Labor Day weekend. In 2 weeks, he's like, who's next? Who's next? Go, go, go. Like, Lil Duval keeps a new woman on deck. And I know some women like that. And I know and I'm not talking about a roster. I'm not talking about a situationship. I'm not talking about somebody you're fucking. I am talking about a full blown, we go together. Yeah, I can't do that. I be needing some space because when I finally do decide to get into a relationship, I tell y'all all the time, and I mean it, I'm faithful. And so when I come back off and out of that, it's just like, what the fuck? Right? Literally, what the fuck? So people lie about that shit because they don't want to seem like the bad guy as well. They don't want it, like men don't like when I say I've been single for 4 years and they be like, oh man, like this one gonna give me a hard time because it's like, well, why did you stay single for 4 years? And it's like, because everything in between, let's just say you take a year for yourself. Then you looking for something and then people are on your nerves. So then you take a year off and now here we go on year 4 and it went by just like that. And sometimes you don't realize it, right? And then sometimes people lie about their relationship history because they doing some shit they not supposed to be fucking doing. They lie about interests and hobbies. Men do. I'm specifically talking about that because men don't necessarily have interests and hobbies. Men have autism. They have fixations. They don't have interests and hobbies. They don't. I can sit here and say, I know how to sew. I know how to do a whole bunch of things. Interests, hobbies. Men's interests and hobbies are solely one thing. Oh, I love shoes. I have 5,000 pairs of shoes. Okay. Mint cars. I know every car. That's autism. That's fixation. Men don't have interests and hobbies until they get with women. You know what I'm saying? They're gaming, right? Okay, let's fucking talk about it, right? So it's just like men don't necessarily say, "Oh yeah, this is what I do." Blah 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 blah. That's why they're good at parlays and gambling and stuff like that because it's a fixation on the numbers. It's a fixation on the sports. It's not necessarily that I wouldn't say that they don't like it, right? A lot of people have been conditioned to like it, but it's a fixation on one thing. It's not a hobby. Okay, next. If they want kids or marriage, and we was talking about this, a lot of men will say that they want kids, they don't want kids, and it's just like, well, why do you feel like the need to say, yeah, I want kids, and when I say I don't, it's just like, oh, or I dated this guy real quick before my time is up. I was like, I do not want any more kids. He was like, cool, we could rock with each other, whatever, whatever. Then when I was leaving, he was like, have my baby. It's like, whoa, where'd this come from? No, he wanted kids the whole time. All right. So don't lie to each other on a first date or lie